Okay, so part of my journaling, I guess, my video journaling, is going to also include the like things that I think of, like, because this is my thinking out loud, right? I feel like I'm not on a very constructed, like I'm not following anybody's structured program of spiritual awareness or spiritual awakening or anything like that. But I do feel like I am a connected to the universe spiritual person. And one of the things that I love to do is I love to be somewhere and then pause. And sometimes it's fun because it's like pause, pull out your map, look for the little arrow that says you are here, but then look at your path that you took to get there and all the breadcrumbs that were laid there for you. For a perfect example, like Dewey and Daisy, and now Daisy being in full, all the things. Like, so prior to moving to Delaware, I had found new homes. I had allowed my ponies, actually, to go into programs that help deaf children. They are part of the AGALA program, which helps with the therapy, the equine therapy program for veterans. They were working with the inner city children, like the children's program for any inner city kids. So anyway, I did not give my blankets that I had, for those ponies. I did not give them to the new owners of the ponies. I'm not sure why. I didn't have a pony otherwise that they would fit. I could have sold them, I suppose. I even had one that was still in the package. And don't know why. Like, what made me move them from New York to Delaware? I don't even have any animal that those would fit. You would think when you move, you're going to at least, lighten your load, so to speak. But for some reason, I was inspired to keep them. I was inspired to bring them with me. And now it's winter since I've acquired Daisy and Dewey, which was another breadcrumb. And the blanket that was still in the wrapper fits Dewey perfectly. The blanket that belonged to the other pony fits Daisy perfectly. Like, I had no intentions of acquiring ponies or horses the size that those blankets would fit. But something told me, keep them, bring them with you. So here's another example, still them included. When I got Dewey, I purchased a, Grow With Me halter, and he outgrew it quite quickly, so I bought him what I thought would have been the next best halter for him, which would have been the weanling halter, because that's what he technically is. Didn't fit him. I rode around with it in my pickup truck for at least a month with the intention of returning it. Whether I put it in a package and returned it via mail, or I returned it in person if I ever went to this place where I bought it. And then something said, just keep it. And that was actually more out of my laziness, but still, just keep it. You never know. You never know. You might get a foal someday that will fit. I mean, you never know. Now, finding out that Daisy is indeed in foal, I have the right halters. I have the right size blankets. It's fascinating because none of that would have made sense. None of it would have made sense. And yet, here we are. You know, here we are with all the right equipment for this journey. So for me anyway, that's a fascinating thing to do, is to look back and see all the things that said you're getting ready. It was like it was almost like I was nesting, not knowing I was nesting.